Welcome to Ancient Greek Online. This is Professor Peak, and this is the video to accompany Module 11. We are about to start our 5th week, and I just want to encourage all of you to think back to day 1 when you first started, when you didn't even know the alphabet, because in a language there's constantly a state of there always being something new to learn, and knowledge building on knowledge, building on knowledge, building on knowledge, and you can get overwhelmed. And to keep yourself from getting overwhelmed, think back to day 1. Think how much you didn't know at day 1. Think how much you know now, and encourage yourself and remind yourself how far you have come. That said, I'm going to do a little bit of a review, and then after the review I'm going to do the new material for this Module 11. I think this is the last time I'll do the alphabet, long vowels, short vowels, and diphthongs, so I'll do that one more time, and then in the review sessions those will go away and I'll review the other stuff. Okay, here's the review. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, upsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega. Long vowels: a, e, o, u. Short vowels: a, e, a. Diphthongs: I, a, oi, we, ow, e, u. Okay. First declension nouns ending in eta: a, ace, a, ain, a. I, own, ice, as, I. First declension nouns ending in long alpha: a, as, a, on, a. I, own, ice, as, I. Remember, for these first declension nouns, final oi is short for purposes of accentuation. Remember that the accent is a circumflex on the ultima of the genitive plural. Remember that if in the nominative singular you have an acute on the ultima, it shifts to a circumflex in the genitive and dative singular and plural. Okay, second declension, masculine, feminine nouns: os, u, o, on, e. Oi, on, ois, us, oi. Second declension, neuter nouns: on, u, o, on, own, ois, a. For these nouns, remember that final oi is short for purposes of accentuation, and remember too that if the nominative singular has an acute on the ultima, it shifts, or it changes to a circumflex on the ultima in the genitive and dative singular and plural. First and second declension adjectives use the same exact endings as first and second declension nouns. The only thing that you want to remember about these first and second declension adjectives is that in the feminine genitive plural, the accent is not a fixed circumflex on the genitive plural. Also remember with adjectives that, just like nouns, the accent is persistent and is gotten from the neuter nominative singular. Okay, let me do the article now, and then we'll do the new information. Ha, hey, ta. Tu, taste, tu. To, te, to. Ton, tain, ta. Hoi, hi, ta. Tone, tone, tone. Tois, tice, tois. Tus, tas, ta. Okay, now for the new information. And the first thing that we're going to do is first declension short alpha nouns: a, ace, a, on, a. I, own, ice, as, I. As, a, on, a. I, own, ice, as, I. Those are the first declension short alpha nouns. Remember, as always, that in the dative singular there is an iota subscript on underneath the eta and underneath the alpha. The next two sets of endings that we have are our first declension masculine nouns. Ace, oo, a, ain, or a. I own ice, as, I. And as, oo, un, a. I own ice, as, I. Remember, for these two, that again in the dative singular there is an iota subscript under the eta and under the alpha. Okay, let's do the last thing to be memorized in this module, and that is the relative pronoun. Hoss, hey, haw. Who, haste, who. Ho, hey, ho. Hawn, hain, haw. Hoi, hi, ha. Hone, hone, hone. Hoist, heist, hoist. Hoos, has, ha. Remember in this one that there is a rough breathing throughout. Remember that the endings are basically the same as those that you have already memorized, with a few minor differences. This concludes the video for Module 11. Please do keep up the good work, and I encourage you again to remember how much you have learned. Thank you very much.